Okay, we're here with Tampa head coach Chris Catanach and student athletes Francis Cardenas and Marissa Lisenbee. Coach, can you start off with some comments on the game?
I think the long day affected both teams. We were, ready to play. Then the match before us went longer. Then we were ready to play. Then it went longer again. So both teams kind of, got it going a little later in the game. Especially us. We started playing really well after set one, and put it together. So we're real happy to advance.
A little different in this one because you haven't seen Kentucky State yet this year. Some of the other teams that already played for their third time playing. How does that affect your
I
playing?
didn't know what to expect from Kentucky State, and they were very well coached, I thought. Kids made smart decisions, very athletic, and played great defense. So it pushed us a bit. That was nice.
And Francis, you're a senior. You've been here a lot of times. How do you prepare when you're here? You're a favorite in this tournament. Just to be able to prepare the team against any letdowns, or and to know that the other teams are really going to give you their best shot.
Yeah, well, we know it's a regional tournament. If we lose, we can, well, in our case, we stay home. So everybody's going to come at it. So we just, get together, talk it out. Hey, guys, let's just come out there, do our thing. No regrets, and play together. Boom.
And Marissa, I thought you really came on last year at the end of the year in the tournament when the stage got bigger and bigger. How does that turn over to this year as well? And what's your mentality in these big games?
Postseason's different. It's like game time. Like we have to play to win every single game. It doesn't matter who our opponent is, and everyone has to turn it up for these last couple games that we have to play, and everyone needs to come to play. And I think our entire mentality is just no regrets, leave it all on the court, play to the best of our ability every single time.
Coach, you're facing a very familiar opponent in Florida Southern. We've seen them twice already this year. What do you think they're going to do differently this match, and how do you prepare for something like that?
Well, they didn't say and watch us tonight, so I thought they actually should have, because the team that we played did some things to us that, they tipped us, they pushed some balls in the corners, things like that. I think Southern's going to come out and serve us very aggressive. They did that against St. Leo. It almost cost them because they made some errors, but I think they got those errors out. So we're going to face a barrage of very aggressive serving, and they seem to attack a lot out of the middle tonight, and more of an off-speed ball out of the middle. So I would expect that to come at us. That's different. We have not played against that. And to be honest with you, I haven't thought anywhere past that. So I didn't think anywhere past the match we just played. So I wasn't ready to answer that question.
All right, I'll refrain from further tomorrow.
In the beginning of the match, your team had several long hits. So how did you guys find that happy medium between long and too long?
Well, the other team just kept the ball in play. That's why it went so long. We had a lot of contacts because they were digging everything. So we couldn't control that aspect. We can control attacking it from our side to theirs, and they did a great job of keeping it in play. As the match wore on, I think we have a lot of offensive weapons, so I think a lot was coming at them, and you could see as the match wore on, it was more difficult for them to stay in the rallies. But early on, they read us well, and they were very quick and did a great job.
So where do you think the team needs improvement for tomorrow's game?
Well, I think the mentality will go up a notch, and that's the honest truth. It's we know what Florida Southern brings. We know the level they play, so I don't think I have to go in at any point and say let's turn it up. It's automatically going to turn up, and that's nothing against Kentucky State. We knew nothing about Kentucky State, so we didn't have that mentality yet. So it'll be there tomorrow.
Coming into the tournament at number one seeded nationally, do you notice there's a bit more target on your back? Are you feeling any more pressure coming into the tournament, or is it a little bit lighter feeling?
The national ranking is just a coach's opinion poll, so it doesn't really. Each region is independently done, and we're the number one seed in this region, and that's the biggest target. Yes, carrying the weight of being ranked number one can be difficult. This group of kids has experienced that multiple times. Not for long stretches, but we don't talk about it. It's, you know, we want to be number one at the end, so we really don't discuss the ranking. We don't post it anywhere. It's not in the locker room. I don't know if these guys talk about it.
No,
We're proud of it. We're excited to have that, but if you talk about it too much, it's you're going down. So.
So, a question for the players actually. Were there any words that your coach had for you, either before the game or in the huddles, that really stood out to you guys and made you want to try that much harder?
Well, in the game today, we have to come out and we just have to go after it. It's stay, you know, play or go home. So we just have to respect our opponent, play our best to our ability in every single game, and just, you know, keep in mind that if there's no chance to just like say, oh, I want to bring it today, I'll bring it tomorrow. No, you have to bring it every day, or you're gonna regret it.
We had a team meeting Tuesday. Just to like refocus everyone and talk about like what we need to do as a team to come together and play. And we know that there's no promise tomorrow, so we gotta leave it all on the court. And coaches always told us play to win. And that really sticks in our heads.
More questions?
Good for me.
Thank you.
Thank you.